Only 5 minutes. All Indian Cabinet Minister and Sri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. Sri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Department of Atomic Energy, Department of Space, all important policy issues and all other portfolios not allocated to any minister. Sri Amit Shah, Ministry of Home Affairs and Ministry of Cooperation. Sri Rajnath Singh, Ministry of Defense. Sri Nitin Jairam Gadkari, Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways. Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Sri Narendra Singh Tomar, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, Ministry of External Affairs. Sri Arjun Munda, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Srimati Smriti Zubin Irani, Ministry of Women and Child Development. Sri Piyush Goyal, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Ministry of Textiles. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Sri Prahlad Joshi, Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, Ministry of Coal, Ministry of Mines. Sri Narayana Tatu Rane, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Sri Sarvanand Sonowal, Ministry of Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. Sri Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Ministry of Minority Affairs. Dr. Birendra Kumar, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Sri Giriraj Singh, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Panchayat Raj. Sri Jyotir Aditya Scindia, Ministry of Civil Aviation. Sri Ramachandra Prasad Singh, Ministry of Steel. Sri Ashwini Vaishnav, Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Communication, Ministry of Electronics and Ministry of Information Technology. Sri Pasupati Kumar Palas, Ministry of Food Processing Industry. Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Ministry of Jal Shakti. Sri Kiran Rijiju, Ministry of Law and Justice. Sri Rajkumar Singh, Ministry of Power, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Sri Hardeep Singh Puri, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Sri Mansukh El Mandavia, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers. Sri Bhupendra Yadav, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Labor and Employment. Dr. Mahendra Nath Pandey, Ministry of Heavy Industries. Sri Purushottam Rupala, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Sri G. Kishan Reddy, Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region. Sri Anurag Singh Thakur, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Like, subscribe and press all the notification.